Hello everyone, welcome to Storytime. My name is Miss Emma and today we are going to talk about one very special color. Now, does anybody know what color we're going to be talking about today? If you know it, go ahead and shout it out so I can hear it. Great. If you aren't sure, I can give you a hint. It's something that is the color of the sky or the color of water. Do I need to keep going? Do you guys know what color we're going to talk about today? That's right, it is the color blue. Great. So I think that we can start our first story. And today our first story is going to be Blue Tortoise by Alan Rogers. So our story today is Blue Tortoise. Now, as we read the story, I want you to pay attention not just to the animals that are in this story, but also the colors of our animal. Okay, so this is Blue Tortoise. Blue Tortoise is going to a picnic. Everyone will be there. Take a good look at our Blue Tortoise. He has some spots. Wait for me, says Blue Tortoise, but Blue Rabbit hurries on to the picnic. Wait for me, says Blue Tortoise, but Blue Tiger hurries on to the picnic. Wait for me, says Blue Tortoise, but Blue Giraffe hurries on to the picnic. Wait for me, says Blue Tortoise, but the Blue Ants hurry on to the picnic too. We're waiting for the boat, say the others. See that little boat in the distance? They're all waiting for the boat to bring them to the picnic. But Blue Tortoise walks slowly on to the picnic. Wait for us! They all shout, but guess who gets there first? Do you think it's the Blue Tortoise? Slurp! Can we all make a slurping sound together? He's eating, it looks like ice cream. Yum, let's try slurping. The end. That was Blue Tortoise by Alan Rogers. Now, I have some questions for you. Remember how I pointed to the turtle spots in the beginning? So Blue Tortoise is blue, but he has what color spots? Yes, he has green spots. Now, does anyone remember Blue Rabbit? Blue Rabbit had a different colored tail. Do you remember what color the Blue Rabbit's tail was? Let's take a look if you don't remember. It was pink. Blue Rabbit had a pink tail. Great. Now, do you remember Blue Tiger? Blue Tiger had stripes that were a different color. Do you remember what Blue Tiger's stripes were? All right, let's see if you're right. Blue Tiger had orange stripes. Okay, how about Blue Giraffe? Blue Giraffe had different colored spots. Do you remember what those colored spots were? Let's check and see. Blue Giraffe had purple spots. All right, and last, the Blue Ants had a different colored tummy, we'll say. Do you remember what other color the Blue Ants were? They were blue and red. Great job remembering, everybody. All right, so now we are gonna do a little activity. I have a question for you. Is this the color blue? It is. How about this? Is that the color blue? It is. How about that? Is that the color blue? It is. What about this? Is that the color blue? It is. How about this? Is that the color blue? Yep. How about this one? Is that the color blue? It might be a little tricky to see on the screen, but it is a very, very faint shade of blue. And lastly, is that the color blue? It is. Now take a look at all of these different color blues. They are all the color blue, but they're different shades of the color blue. So one color blue might look like one thing, and a different color blue might look like another thing. So one shade of blue might look like the sky, and maybe another shade of blue might look like the water, but they are all the color blue. All right, everybody, we're gonna do a little activity. And this activity is based on the book, I'm the Biggest Thing in the Ocean by Kevin Sherry. Now you'll see I have my little friend here. This is our giant squid. So here we go. I'm a giant squid and I'm big. I'm bigger than these. Does anybody know what those are? Those are shrimp. I'm bigger than these shrimp. I'm bigger than these. What are those? Does anybody know what these are? I'm bigger than these clams. I'm bigger than this crab. I think we all know that one. I'm bigger than this crab. I'm bigger than that jellyfish. Good job. And I'm bigger than these turtles. I'm even bigger than this octopus. I'm bigger than that. What's this? A shark. I'm bigger than that shark. And I'm bigger than that fish, and this fish, and that fish, and this fish. I am the biggest thing in the ocean. I'm the biggest thing in the ocean. Gulp. Well, I'm the biggest thing in this whale. The end. That was I'm the Biggest Thing in the Ocean by Kevin Sherry. Thanks for playing along, everybody. Great job. I hope you guys had fun doing that activity. Now we're ready to read our second story. And our second story today is going to be Small Bunny's Blue Blanket by Tatyana Feeney. Small Bunny's Blue Blanket. Small Bunny loved Blue Blanket. everything he did, Small Bunny did with Blue Blanket. Small Bunny needed Blue Blanket to help him go even higher on the swings. Does anyone here like to swing? I do too. He needed Blue Blanket to help him paint his best pictures. And he needed Blue Blanket to help him read the hardest words in his books. Small Bunny and Blue Blanket were always together. One day, when they were in the sandbox, Mommy called, "Time to come in, Small Bunny. You both need a bath." Uh-oh. What do you think that means? Small Bunny and Blue Blanket both need a bath? What do you think that means is going to happen? Let's find out. Small Bunny thought Blue Blanket was perfect the way it was. Did he run away? It looks like he's running away. Uh-oh. His mommy didn't agree. Bunny? He's trying to hide under his bed. Does anyone else run away when they need a bath? After Small Bunny was washed and dried, let's find out. Mommy picked up Blue Blanket and put it in the washing machine. "Don't worry," she said, "it will only take a minute." What do you guys think? Is it only going to take a minute to wash Blue Blanket? Nope, it actually took 107 minutes. And Small Bunny watched Blue Blanket for every single one. 107, 98, 79, 64, 57, 43, 35, 21, 1 minute left to go. Mommy hung Blue Blanket out to dry. "Good as new," she said. Small Bunny did not agree. He did not like new. Oh no. But after plenty of swinging and painting and reading and playing, Blue Blanket was just the way it was before. Perfect. The end. That was Small Bunny's Blue Blanket by Tatyana Feeney. You guys are such great listeners. Now that we've read our stories and done our activity, it's time to do our craft. For this craft, we are going to make a bendy blue paper fish. If you open your grab and go bag, you should have a square of blue paper, a half circle in the same color, 2 eyes, 2 fins, and a tail. You'll also need a glue stick and a pair of scissors. We'll start with the square of blue paper. Lay the paper down flat on the table in front of you with one of the corners pointed towards you. Go ahead and fold the paper in half, point to point, to make a triangle. Make sure to take the time to smooth out the fold to make a nice crease. Then you're going to unfold the paper. Your next step is to fold the paper to the line. You might need a grown-up's help for this part. You want your paper to make a kite shape. Then you're going to unfold that too. If you're having trouble, feel free to pause the video to see just how to do it. go ahead and fold the paper back into a triangle like we did in the first step. The largest side should be facing you, and you should see the crease line from the fold that we just did. Grab your scissors, and we're going to make some cuts. Starting at the bottom of the paper, cut up towards the crease line. Make sure to cut all the way to the crease line, but not past it, and don't cut all the way through your paper. Try to keep the space between your cuts the same size and cut all the way from one end to the other end of the paper. Now, flip your paper over. We're going to grab the glue and put glue on the inside of one flap. Check out what I'm doing in the video to see exactly where. Then you're going to fold that flap over the other flap and press down to make sure that it sticks together. You might need to get a little creative since it's a little tricky to do. You should end up with 3 sides. Next, and this part is optional, make a cut to round out the top of the fish's head. You can see what I do in the video. Then we're going to add some glue to the half circle piece and glue it on the inside of the fish to make a mouth. Now go ahead and glue on the eyes, the fins, and the tail. When you're all done, you should have a bendy blue paper fish. I hope you guys had fun doing the craft. Thank you so much for joining me for story time today. I can't wait to see you all in person at the library. Make sure to send pictures of your completed crafts in to us at the library. You can email it to contact@bbplibrary.org. I'll see you next time.